Farewell, daughter of Hades. Princess of the underworld. 'Twould seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us. And war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's defense? Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
You know me, Headmistress. I'll do both. It's now or never.
We witches oft are underestimated, but I am well aware how capable you are.
I have to be more than that. This family, they deserve their vengeance. But I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
We got your back, sister, so just keep moving forward. Care for a little wager here? Bet I'll take more of them than you. Let's see how strong you really are.
Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives.
This is it.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Ooh, what an intro. Hello everybody, welcome to Next Level JJ, and I am JJ. That's the first time I actually saw that intro a little bit earlier today, and I was like, whoa, hang on, I've been playing this game for a while and never saw that. So download the trailer, put it up front. Doesn't it get you excited? Now, hey, before we get into many things that we're going to be doing today, first thing is, if you want to learn a little bit more about me, see my schedule, or just check out some of the other things I'm getting up to, definitely check out nextleveljj.com. There's a top 100 list. There's all my socials, to help me build this channel by going and checking them out. But today, keeping things very simple, I just wanted to play a bit of Hades 2, and I thought, well, if I'm going to play it, might as well play it with you guys watching. Now, I have gone quite far already in Hades 2, and I think it brings up the question, like, how deep does it go? I've, in previous streams actually commented about the fact that I've seen people go, oh, the way the game ended was pretty short and stuff like that, but I think those are the people that maybe misunderstand Hades 2 a little bit. Hades 2 is not one of those, or Hades 1, or Hades as a franchise. It's not one of those games you finish the big boss and that's it, you're done. You actually learn a lot about it over the, replays that you do. I'm not quite sure how many times I've finished it now, but I think I'm at least like 20 or 30, loops through. And every time there's more and more information, there's more stuff to unlock and stuff like that. And so, yeah, the question is just how deep does it go? But most importantly, we're just going to get online a little bit today and just play it and just have a bit of fun. If you're watching this, please put in a comment below. I'd love to talk to you, hear what you think about Hades, and obviously just, have a bit of fun. Now, another thing, I always use them on my stream. So today we're listening to the Nocturnal album of Stream Beats by Harris Heller. So go check them out on Spotify. Their music is super cool. But hey, look, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So if I click in here, yeah, we go. She's good. Cool. There's something small that I've got to still figure out with Hades 2. Okay. So mote it be. I agree, honey. yeah, I've got this weird thing where when I change to a different program with Hades 2, it sometimes just pauses the game, and I thought I'd fixed it last time, but clearly not. But I would say most importantly, it looks like we've got our Twitch side of things sorted. I've had issues in the last couple of weeks where Twitch streams would start working and then they just go black for the people watching, which is very annoying. But it looks like it's fixed now. Hey, if you're watching this via stream on Twitch, just drop a comment and say looking good, sounding good, and that'll be an absolute win for us. But of course, I'm not just streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I'm also streaming on various other channels like we got Rumble and we got Kick. So if you want to check things over there. Now I am going to close my window quickly because, as you can hear, the world's biggest superbike just drove into my city. Hang on a minute. All right. There we go. That's a little bit better. So where we left off, we've finished the game a long time ago. We've gone through some loops and stuff like that. Now we're trying to get into a position of like completing stuff. So there'll be something we'll do today. You can see, like, you know, a lot of the characters. I've done a lot of loving. That's something about this game. You give a lot of loving, a lot of baths. You do a lot of fishing trips, and they're all really great because they give you a little bit of a snippet of who these people are that you're playing with, you know, and just, you know, various cool things about them. So, yeah, just going through that. We've trying to unlock all the gods because sometimes they do give us more powers. So we'll be checking through that a little bit. But most important at the moment is Dora. Now, Dora, you know, all of the gods, they kind of clearly allude to who they are just by their name. You know, like, I mean, she's over here, is she now? Yeah, this is Nemesis. So, you know, it kind of gives you an idea of what the name Nemesis comes from and stuff like that. Oh, by the way, if you're seeing the game balance of half my screen being, you know, half my face being read back, it's a beautiful day outside here in Auckland. And so there's sun beaming in from one side. Of course, it's just going to look a bit bad. But look, you know, we will fix this as the sun sets. But anyway, back to Dora. The whole time I was trying to figure out within this sort of, you know, story, who is Dora? What is her name? Because it doesn't give it away. But interesting enough, and, you know, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't figured this out yet, or you're going to play the game. I'm not going to allude to anything more than the fact that she might have opened a jar and caused some problems. So that's very cool when I made that revelation. But hey, so let's start where we usually start. We start with our little froggy. Yo, what's happening, buddy? Cricket. And then, of course, my lovely family. And, you know, the first time I saw this, it was the first time that I could see her face and what she would look like in almost real life. And she is just an absolute beautiful person. But anyway, let's talk to Dora and find out what's up.
Sometimes I just want to, like, possess someone, you know? Only for a little bit.
Totally agree. All right. And then, you see now, if you've never played the game, you can gift people, you can salute people. What I was talking about earlier about those hearts, that's when you gift people. And so what we can do is we can have a look and see he's not too far off from the next step where I can take him to go fishing. And so definitely worth it. I've got a bit of extra juice.
I'm honored to accept this, Princess Malinui. When the fates first indicated that we meet, I asked them what I should expect, what you would like. Clotho smiled and simply said, "You'll see." I felt certain they were playing a prank.
You make me glad I don't have any sisters, Lord Moros. So, what would you have said in Clotho's place?
Oh. Perhaps I would have said, "She's a great witch and enchantress, the princess of the underworld, daughter to the goddess of spring and the lord of the dead. Though whatever you imagine her to be, she's more."
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's something. Something from Hades 1. There's a lot of alluding to potential relationships happening, and then eventually you do kind of, you know, hook up with somebody. I'm not gonna spoil who that is in Hades 1. And so I've been waiting in Hades 2 for that to happen. You know, she's a beautiful person. There's other beautiful people in this game, and there's a lot of, you know, hinting at stuff. And so it's very interesting to see, you know, who hopefully will end up being in a relationship with. It'd be very cool if there's actually ability to choose. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's just have a look here. So in here, we've already completed quite a lot of things. So this is another thing about Hades is sort of when you get to the end game, this is quite nice because you're trying to then complete some of these fates. Now, there's trash on the ground, which can only mean one thing.
Disgusting.
Yep. Now, ooh, shall we take Eris for a bath? I think the answer to that question is yes.
Hey, how about another visit to the springs? You seemed to enjoy yourself last time, and I find it truly helps.
Well, as long as it helps. Look, I don't get my wings wet for just anybody, babe, but you're special. Let's go.
Perfect. It's good to be back. What is it like having so many siblings? I have but one and didn't even know him growing up, though I often tried confiding in him anyway, like an imaginary friend.
The more brothers and sisters you have, the bigger the disappointment you can be. And it is so embarrassing when you forget their names. Just look at how us kids of Nyx get on. The only family more messed up than mine is yours.
You mean the Olympians? How do you figure? They have their differences, to be sure, but they still work together to maintain the natural order of the realms.
Work together? Come on, they can barely stand each other. From the very top on down. They never should have gone into business. Always caught between their blood commitments and their jobs.
I won't deny that family adds a complicated layer to their responsibilities, but it's also a source of solidarity and strength. Look at them now, standing together against a common foe. This is the Olympus mortals' love and fear.
Sorry, not impressed. They say family is a bond that can never be broken, but as is so often the case, they're wrong. Just because someone's related to you doesn't make them special or deserving of respect.
What does it take to earn respect from you, Eris?
I actually don't even know the answer to that right now. Though sitting naked with me in half-boiling water helps.
Well, all right.
I had a blast there, babe. And look how clean my wings are now. Won't stay like this for long, but still.
Awesome. That's very good. Like, she's really grumpy. Hey, Vibav, how you doing, mate? Good to have you back, and I'd love to hear your first impression. So, I've worked with him before, and, just really talked about how brilliant Hades is and things like that, and sort of hoped that he would play it. Obviously, just in small amounts and focus on his career. But, yeah, man, fire away. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are. And I assume that's Hades 1, because I believe you said you'll wait for Hades 2. And if so, then maybe you shouldn't be watching the stream. Like, oh, hey, Mr. Music Man.
How about a change of tune?
All right. So this is cool. So I've just unlocked him not too long ago. Now, one thing I'll hope here is the music in Hades 1 was fantastic. Like, genuinely amazing. And the artist, and I can't recall the name now. I've actually got them loaded on Spotify. I'll check it out maybe later. That they used, it was a guy with a very high voice, and it was very melodic, almost trance-like in its way. And I would hope that they'd done a bit of effort here to bring some of that into Hades 2. In fact, I would love if they just bring him back as a little cameo or something, because that was one of the highlights of Hades, in my view. If a song in a game is so good that you load it into your Spotify profile, even though it's quite a melancholy song, that's got to say something. And so we'll find out. But anyway, let's start at the top of the crossroads, shall we?
Got a request for you.
Oh, man, go easy. Whoa, that's crazy. As in, not impressive. That's what I mean by that. Alright. What were you yapping on about earlier? No? Cool. Now, I've already spoken to quite a few of these.
Goddess, I must get this correspondence to the surface right away.
And if you talk about graphics, Vabav, like, you're talking about Hades 1, I assume? Because one thing I did mention in other streams was actually that because of the classic art nature of this, Hades 1 and Hades 2 they look pretty much the same. You know, obviously there's a little bit of improvement, but let's see, what can I plant?
May moonlight guide you.
Let's see, yes, always buy nectar. You're going to use a lot to improve the game. I've got a lot of Granny's bones at the moment, but don't see the need in using them right now. Okay, and immediately, as interesting as this is,
Salutations, music maker.
I'm going to ask you to cease. Thank you. I can't hear myself think about something. Alright, down we go. Now, for you wondering, the Arcana board, you know, I've done a lot of upgrades to it generally, but I don't know, it's sort of... Let's see, firstly, let's improve this one.
Good.
But I think when I get to the point where I'm trying to do very high level hardcore build runs, then maybe I'll start messing around with this. But I haven't invested a lot of time actually into understanding it and making sure that, you know, I can make it better.
Now,
Lovely.
this potential.
Let's see here. Yep.
So that's it.
Alright. But yeah, I haven't really messed around with that, so that's definitely something we'll invest some time into later. Oh, okay, so we've got... You see the red glowing around it. That just means that if I play with this weapon, I'll get more Granny's bones. Okay, so Verbal says, I still haven't played number 1. That's okay. The other day I did a dual stream where I did this and then I switched into Hades 1. Or, sorry, it was the other way around. Pardon me. But I figure that once you finish Hades 2, if you then go back and play Hades 1, firstly, you'll really enjoy it. The game style is fantastic still. But also, you'll then suddenly learn a lot of things that will kind of make sense, that did make sense for me when I was playing Hades 2. So definitely don't have a problem with that. So if you haven't played any Hades, any of you watching, I would highly recommend starting with any of them and looking forward to the other one. Cool. So I'm not too fussed about Granny's bones. It's more like what would be a fun build to run and to do quite something hardcore with it. Let's see. Okay. So this is upgraded to level 5. These ones aren't. Your special is sprouted and lets you change direction. What does that even mean?
Grant me the aspect of my mother.
Okay. So let's see. Hey buddy, how's it going? How much do you need to get to the next level? Ah, fine.
Look, kiddo, I got a level with you. Got kind of a drinking problem over here. It goes right through me. I just don't want you wasting this when you can give it to one of those other guys out there.
Commander, thank you for your honesty with me. I hate to think all that nectar only served to make you ill at ease. You do know you don't need to drink it, right? It can be a collector's item, a reminder of your friends and the affection that they have for you.
Affection schmaffection. Look, I'm gonna keep it just this 6th time, but don't go giving any more to me, okay?
Yes, sir.
And so this is something I've genuinely been enjoying about Hades 2. Maybe let's just come out here for a second, play a little bit of Spotify as well. There we go. I really like the writing of Hades 2 so far. There's so much content, so much chatting to this person and chatting to that person. But what I also find that's quite brilliant is how much effort they've gone to make sure that certain things connect with other things. Like if you do something in a stage here, the way they speak to you for the rest of the stage is slightly different. Like there's a spell that can make you bigger or smaller, and so suddenly people talk to you differently. Or something you did while doing a run, when you come back, it changes the way people talk. This seems very simple, but as you play the game, it's this high attention to detail that some people might not even realize that really gives this game depth. And so I've been genuinely enjoying that. I think that's a step up from Hades 1. Now, there's definitely been a couple of conversations about Hades 1 maybe being a little bit more fun, and I think that's down to the character of Zagreus himself. You know, Zagreus is, you know, quite a funny, sarcastic, sometimes a bit stupid character, actually. Whereas Melanoe is a little bit more serious, a little less fun, and things like that. And so, yeah, it's definitely a different thing, but as a game, I still think it's, you know, its own completely separate, but yet the same thing, which is a massive compliment. So I think they've done really well. All right, so let's pop back in here. I just want to make one quick change to my camera setup. Yeah, I changed the zoom settings earlier, but it's not the way I'd like it to be. Let's see. There we go. That's a wee bit better. Come down a little bit. There we go. You can see my neck as well, which helps. Boom! All right. And here's our favorite fan.
Thanks to Hope, good shade.
Cool. So I haven't actually played with this. Oh, hang on. Something happened here. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course I got that. So let's go and have a look here. So I just want to see. So your special, which I use it a lot, Omega Special, is sprouted and lets you change direction. Boons start with level 1, max random boom level for booms. Oh, so interesting. So your boons automatically just have a higher level, it seems. Ooh. Okay. I like it. I like it enough to say let's immediately invest in upgrading it. Damn. Let's see if I can go steal another nightmare somewhere. I guess it's already been ordered there. Sell some fish. Oh. Cool. I might as well get one of those cooking.
Become as new.
Sweet. Okay, so we've upgraded as far as we can. I can see that that's going to do a good chunky amount of damage. So let's turn things up. So as you can see in the... By the way, if you're wondering, why is there a cat going nuts? Yeah, so basically that's my little cutie cat called Tula. You have, if you don't know this, you have multiple pet types in this game, and I've just been playing with Tula. I haven't even invested much time into any of the other pets. I don't know why. Me and Tula, we work well. Plus, when you're in a really tough fight and you want to keep your distance from your enemy, Tula can continuously engage and does a decent amount of damage. Plus, of course, you get bonus death defiance, which is important. Anyway, so as you see the top left section, there's a white skull under level 10, and so basically that means that I'm going to turn up the pain, as I call it, and then
That fear may spread.
here we go. Turn this up, and so you see when it reaches level 10, then I'll unlock that attack that I have to do. Let's see, so I usually turn up this. It just means that my first 2 shots don't do damage, which I'm okay with. And as you see, I've turned this up, which means that when I kill an enemy, they sometimes have this chance of coming back, and so you have to kind of pick things up before they do. And then, yeah, this is just if, 25% chance of the foes coming from the next region, which I'm okay with. Then turning up the bosses, you see immediately I'm at level 12, but that's only at level 2. So we'll do 1, and then we'll just, let's see. Oof. I actually do want to run a slightly harder boss, so we'll take that out and we'll just give 1 thing. So more damage, all foes have a little bit more life, and boom, as you can see now, our target is set. All right, cool. So level 10, nothing hardcore, and that means we go up. Fair enough. If you're still watching, man, so how have you found Hades 2 so far? Hopefully you've been enjoying it. You're saying it actually looks really good graphics-wise, which I do agree with. Okay, now another thing is my keepsake. I pretty much always run a default moonbeam. That's just because if you are doing harder runs, having a really powerful moonbeam can really make a difference. So,
I bid you shine for me again tonight.
see, it means that.
At last you looked upon the oath of the unseen, for this night is beyond compare with any I experienced in an age.
Ooh.
It is as though darkness suffuses everything.
Oh dear. All right. Well, good thing we're streaming then. And basically what it means is generally when you start a run that you'll get that type of weapon that starts as the first boon. But also what it means is when you get her again, you get more points to upgrade your tree. So if you haven't seen, I'll show you later. Now, interesting. These two at the top are really good. What I do love about Lunar Ray is eventually when you upgrade it, you can literally drop it and it follows your enemy and you run away. And again, when you start getting into enemies that are really hurting you, it's lovely to just be able to drop and run. So we'll go Lunar Ray. Say hello to my little friend. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. You've actually got to drop it. See? And then I picked that up. Cool. Nice. Let's have a look at where we're going.
On this night.
Okay. Demeter. I like Demeter. Oops. Damn, missed this guy. Might as well. Hello, Grandma.
Goddess whose power truly is the lifeblood of our world. It's by your grace that such an offering of nectar may exist at all.
Flower, surely there are other matters weighing heavily upon you now. More so than honoring your elders in the customary way. Nevertheless, I am grateful for this, truly.
Thanks, Granny.
Oh, granddaughter, what would I have ever done if not for you? That this mountain yet stands is one thing, but then you found your mother for the both of us. I cannot repay you. What love I have to give shall have to suffice.
Ooh, yes. So that's very good because that means we now move to the next level of gifts that I can give, and that means that I can continue the storyline, which is great. All right, so we've got an epic to start with. Your sprint forms a gust around you that lingers after you stop. That's very useful, and it's epic. So that just means that. So as I'm moving around, I'm cooling things down. You see, that's quite useful because what I'll do is I'll be doing this and then sprinting away. And so if anybody follows me, maybe they'll get cooled down a little bit. All right. I'm just going to turn up the volume a little bit. There we go. Just so you can hear the lovely music a bit better. Cool, so quite a few options here. Basically, I'll definitely go for the hammer. I'll definitely go for the hands, which takes me to the lovely lady. Lightning will be fun. We'll grab one of each. I find that the more different types of boons I have to start, you know, the better it sets me up for the rest of the game. And so we've got 6 options. So we're going to go lightning, hammer, hands, fire, and the well, those look like scissors to me, but they're not. They're just metallurgy tongs, I believe. Anyway. So let's start with the hammer. See what we get. Jeez, like the sun has come through big time. Just have a look at this, like, I will not. I will play in the darkness. Come back, clouds. Come back. Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, all right. I do find this. It doesn't go far enough, so hopefully the hammer upgrades that a little bit. Attacks gain 50% damage and blast side. That's really good. Having extra shells is really good. After you dash or special attacks are fast and have 15 power, which, you know, I tend to dash a lot. So that's all of them are really good. So let's read into this. So attacks gain 50% damage, which is already quite a lot. And blast size, so bigger impact zone. Whereas 2 extra shells means I shoot more, but I have more time that I have to stand still and fire and fire and fire. This is very good, but I don't know the quantity of 15 power. Alright. So after you dash or specials your attack. So I think Looming Ignition is probably going to be the better one, because I have to spend less time on attacks and they'll do more damage in a larger area. And it's for both my Omega attack and normal attack. So we will do a lot. And so that just means this does a bigger boom. Thank you, buddy. I know there's another hammer which will automatically retrieve those. So hopefully we get that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to have a look. There's sometimes these little doors you can go through to get some extra stuff. Cool, and then we'll do some lightning.
You shades are getting out of there.
Ow. Nice. Alright. Oh.
Prometheus leads the vanguard of our enemy's forces on Olympus. Apparently he didn't learn a thing from when we punished him for his past crimes. We shall have to think of new ways to make him come around.
None of them really good. Whenever you use that, your random foe is struck by lightning, so that's pretty good, even though it's none of them are good.
Better.
Cool, and that's that little door I talked about.
You.
Nice. And see, that went up by 2 levels, I believe. I wonder if that's because of what I am using. Let's see, sprint damage. Where's this? This is going to be a little bit more, I think. So let's just familiarize ourselves. So your Omega Special is sprouted and lets you change direction. I haven't started using it. Boons start with level up. So max random. Ah, so it is random. Ah, so that's what it means I can move. Okay. Hey, the more you know. Okay, so we've covered lightning. I'm gonna do this.
Pylon destroyed.
I should have been moving sooner. Yeah, that was not the time. Of course, this is taking a lot of time to kill these people, and that's because none of my skills are upgraded yet.
Be again at peace.
Whew, okay. It's a lot of work already.
Tonight. How'd you blast old Typhon into smithereens? Don't have much here could have done something like that. At least not without taking the summit too. You got to let me in on it sometime.
Alright, so your specials can cause a blast that deals 500 damage. That's pretty useful, and it's on rare, and I don't use them that often, so and I can bring that rage charge time down. Did it upgrade? No, it did not. Okay, so it just means that when I do this, that can cause quite a lot of damage. So let's show you an example of that. Good. Let's bring the recharge time down. Nice. Let's remind ourselves, chat and fire. So definitely chat and fire, and then I have one more left. Let's do those two and then come back and make a decision. So, hello!
Spider silk? Oh, that. Garlic?
Ooh! So she asked me for this earlier, so mostly used by the Witch of the Shadows for who only knows what. I don't even know if we should give this to her, but we're gonna!
This should be what you sought. One vial of vaporized tears from the morning fields. May you use it well.
Oh, this is it. To think of all the sorrow concentrated here. I shall be working with this very soon. Thank you so much.
Interesting.
Death to Kronos.
You honor me. The Wheel of Night is calling to me once again. How sickening that I'm to curse our enemies, only to stand within their ranks alongside that dread Cyclops a little while hence.
These curses that you offer me may negatively impact him, but I suppose not you. Although, isn't it quite common for curses to backfire?
The curses of an amateur most certainly, but mine? No. Well, this shall be highly instructional at least, until we see each other soon beyond the gates.
Thanks, madame. Yeah.
So moted be.
So moted be.
Some assistance, please.
What do we get? Yeah. I wouldn't mind a ribeye right now. Okay, so we've definitely unlocked something, but what she does with that, that is the question.
Need a quick overview.
So, we will do fire. Alright, let's do fire and then come back. Plus, it's a boss fight, so we'll have to have our wits about us.
Pure instinct and rage.
Whoa! Let's not underestimate this dude. No. No.
If Heracles could handle it.
Even I'll admit the quake crackle of the hearth just doesn't always do the job. Sometimes what we need is a great big conflagration, an inferno of the highest order. How about one then?
That's more like it. Ooh, but this is a tough one because I'd love to have all three of them if I could. So attacks inflicting scorch is great because, you know, I'm obviously shooting a few attacks and having them continuously scorch them is really good. But I do launch the specials as part of my build, and having it fire a fireball that does 290 is amazing. But then holding my cast is also good. Oh, this is so tough. I will use attack more, so let's do that. Cool. And did it level up? No. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so we've got to make a choice, lightning or cold. Now we've got a pretty average lightning, but we've got a good cold, so maybe we'll go for lightning. By cold I mean Demeter. Yeah, it's pretty powerful now with that Scorch. We go. We will take that for sure. So your cast inflicts freeze that repeatedly does damage. And so we take that because this is useful. It will freeze people. Like that. Like, yes. Now, as I was saying earlier, I've got Moonbeam, and so it does mean that when I open up the Path of Stars, you get 5 upgrades.
Choose your path.
I would usually just get 1 here, now I get 6. Okay, so this is going to be the one I want. So Prominence. Your Hex continuously aims and fires on its own from whenever you use it. So it's a drop and run kind of a technology. And so that defines our path. So it's charged up automatically, which is great. By the way, this Path of Stars, it changes every run. It's random nodes that are set up, so they're not always the same. Gain 10, more damage, gain that. After Hex, deal 5 damage to the encounter. It has more, and I'm just 1 short of the dream setup. That's okay. We'll get that later. Okay, so we're done with that. So far, our character's looking pretty good. Get a bit of health, beauty, and switch up. Just want to see if there's any money I can maybe get anywhere. Sometimes there's like stuff lying around that you can get a bit of cash from. Nope.
Well, this was lovely.
Lovely, she says. Lovely. Alright.
There's one thing I learned from my strong-armed nephew here, dearie, is that you always have to strike while the iron's still hot. Now, come on, up to it, Hephaestus, my lad.
So this is a deal boon.
I'm up in, lady, yeah. Though if you keep on turning up the heat in here, then this whole forge is going to blow and take the rest of the damn mountain with it. And what would Witchy have to fight for then?
Alright. If you use your blast effects from how do we pronounce that name? Hephaestus. Just after they recharge, they will fire 2 times. Okay, so if you use your blast effects, just after they recharge, they fire 2 more times. That makes no sense. If you use your blast effect, so obviously that thing that I do with my special, when I hit them it explodes with 500 damage, just after they recharge. Ah, got you. So the moment they've recharged, you need to do it. Now there's a little bell that happens. Listen here. And then wait for it. Oh, I actually have to hit somebody with it, of course. Okay. I'm just gonna make a small adjustment here. There we go. Better. Cool.
Thank you for your service.
My lord.
Guess I'm gonna try and hit him.
Hairs on the back of my neck all standing up, and not because of you. Or maybe it is, but it's like I got a mark on me. Not had this feeling in a while.
Nothing personal, Cyclops. But the Testament of Night requires your defeat. You needn't concern yourself with the inner workings of it, so how about we just fight?
Testament of what? I didn't get a damn word you said at the beginning there. But you got me on board and just fight.
So before I go, so I'm going to start off with that special, and then we got to try and listen out this particular ding noise, like a little bell, that means that my Hephaestus's shock has recharged, and so I should just immediately engage again. Let's see if I can do that. Just pushing the sheep around. Okay, just trying to avoid all this poison for now. Cool. Oof, that hurt. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Okay. See? Cat keeps doing the work. Oh. Oh, crap. Come on. I need to upgrade my life very quickly. That was a lot harder than it should have been.
In my way. By will of night. Some nightmare.
Oh, nice. Nightmare is good. But yeah, 14 life, that's not a good start. Oh. Sorry.
The garlic bulb.
Cool. Now I'm definitely going to keep the current keepsake that I've got, because I do want to still continue to upgrade that. Okay. And we've got a bit of cash. See, that's life recovery. This is the one that I really wanted. Oh, is there something I could sell? Is there a bit of gold hiding in here somewhere? Come on, sheep, give me something! I know. This is animal cruelty. But they're fine. Look, they really like it. You know, they're like a lion. The rougher you play with it, the rougher they play with you, and then they give you love and give you a lick. I know firsthand. So, see, no sheep were harmed during the making of the stream. I promise you. Alright. That's a pity. I'd love to have gotten that life upgrade. How much was it? 25. Oh man, we're so close. Please, sheep, give me some gold. Nope. Alright, we're out.
Victory.
Alright. So we're gonna have to just focus on playing a bit defensive for now. Just because of that fact that I was able to be wiped out almost instantly by a couple of shots. We don't want that. So yeah, those are the bastards. Cool. Gold is useful, but right now, let's see what he's got.
Eliminated.
I've only got one, so I'll save that for later, but we'll give him a salute at
Moonlight
least.
guides you.
My father tonight already, Em. He's always been a very busy god, but never tires out. Now that you've got his lightning strength, how about some lightning speed to boot?
Ooh, they're all very good, but this, including the other one, means that any stuff that my bad guys are going to fire at me are going to be super duper slow, which should really help me dodge stuff in the endgame. But I still love this, because it's nice to have at least one shot per stage, per encounter that doesn't count. But having them go super slow, this will be fun to see. So let's see. Nice. I can change 3 things, so let's alter Granny's bones and get one of those. Thank you. Oh, that's right. Oh, no, not yet. Ooh, that was close. Nice. Free upgrade to my cast. My cast is slowly but surely becoming quite a powerful thing. Now I hope I can get the thing where you can actually shoot your cast to somebody. That would be cool.
Anything else?
Whatever, man. That was a bit of a waste, I'm not gonna lie.
Thank the fates.
For the last shape.
It'll be all right. Be at peace. What's for delivery?
None of the above, thank you, but fine, we'll take that. Who to piss off? Now that's a good question. I'm gonna go with her. Gain chance to dodge, which is doubled against scorch afflicted foes. So it's 60% chance of dodge. But your special also launches a fireball, so that's good.
But neither will I take these lying down. Family requirements.
Of course.
I mean no disrespect. well.
Come on, Cap. Damn.
Not a chance.
Is it me or is that lasting? Oh, damn it. Longer. Oh, damn. I need to get that before it's too late. Yeah, you see how slow that projectile was? Damn it! I did it again! This is not easy, guys. I just don't connect well with this weapon setup at the moment. Whew. Again, I'm way too life sensitive at the moment. That is a problem.
No use staying mad over nothing. Wasn't all that mad, man.
Okay. Your blast effects also inflict glow. I think that's quite an important one. So you can see there, people who have glow take 20% more damage. So it's a no-brainer. If I can hit somebody without just an instant 20% increase, we'll take that. What do we need? Yeah. Don't have a lot of life, but we'll take chances.
This does not belong to you.
Ah, of course. Nice.
Felt that.
Well, good. She's always nice to visit. Look how this ship just crashed into the island. Bitter greens and butter block. Pinch of sugar and sap of oak. Stand aside and let it soak. Oh, hello. Now,
Little pigs.
I bet you there's some sort of a secret, because one of the pigs with the sailor tattoo is unhappy all the time. I need to figure out what that is.
Moonlight guide us.
Without Googling it.
Selene never fails. You always had such talent for our craft.
Thank you.
I wondered how it'd change you over time, for the temptations on the path are numerous. But you had the greatest teacher possible.
Headmistress Hecate would say the greatest teacher is out there. Referring probably to your isle, Madam Cersei. What do you mean by temptations?
I mean power, little miss. Once you can manifest your desires, what's to stop you? Lessons learned the hard way, if at all. You have your left hand there, as but one reminder.
Ooh, this is important because I don't understand why my left arm is like ghostly. Getting a lot of trust these days. Randomly draw one of your inactive arcanas to activate this knight. Shrink in size, you move 10% faster and gain dodge chance, which is interesting. Your spiritual benefit. The spiritual benefit your animal familiar provides is stronger, so it means I've got an extra def defiance, which maybe is going to be important later. I'd love to go smaller, but at this point, that's good. So in essence, I believe now. Ooh, I can gift her, and I'm going to. Hang on, let's just check. Yeah. Let's drink.
I know you have no want of nectar at the moment, madam, but I thought perhaps you might be interested in this. For your enchantments, or even your animal companions.
Oh, why, if it isn't ambrosia, a precious gift, even a source of marvelous light during these darker evenings. What is occasion for this? For it must have slipped my mind.
Well, seeing as you've taught me more of how to manifest my will, I figure this can become a special occasion through the act itself, can't it?
It veritably can, thank you. Then to the fortune of our meetings here and hence. As to whether I shall keep this or share it with my piggies, I shall have to ponder for a while.
Please enjoy it.
Excellent. So it looks like I've got one more to go and she's fully studied.
May moonlight guide us.
Never has she not.
Now, and that's the interesting bit, is of course the unhappy pig has got a sailor tattoo, and I wonder about that. What that potentially means. Is there maybe a particular skill that, you know, a sailor, you know, maybe, you know, using the sea? We'll have to check that out later. Yeah, definitely some other time. Other time. Okay. Oh, absolutely. Jeez, having those so ridiculously slow, that makes a huge difference. No, damn it. Life. Oh, life. Oh, life. Okay, we'll do the money. Oh. No, man. Holy crap, man. Are you f***ing kidding me? Yeah, you think? Jeez, dude, come on. Calm down, man. Oh, okay.
Moonlight guide us.
I'll take it. I was so reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. I was stuck in a bloody tower. Couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
For someone who spends so much time up in the clouds, you're far too stuck in your own head at times. This isn't a test, Icarus. It's me. And I simply like it when you're you.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like.
So yeah, I do sense that she really likes Icarus.
No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
I'll try. fool not to. So then, onward towards whatever comes our way.
Though still appreciate the moment, yes. May moonlight guide us.
Wherever we're going.
I was so pleased to see that you decided to come back. How was it at the crossroads after all this time?
A bit uncomfortable at first, but then you showed up, and it was great to see Master Odysseus again. Gave me a few flight path ideas. I didn't overstay, did I?
No, not at all. Well, if you didn't mind it there, then I hope you'll return. And perhaps start to think of it again as a place to stay, not just a place to go.
Ooh.
It's called the Crossroads, Millie. I'd never considered it could be a place to stay. Hey, cheers for giving me a push.
Alright. Now, usually I would go for the fated choice option because I really want to finish them. But, actually, hang on. Yeah, no, move deal damage in the area of... Yeah, actually this is not bad because that attack boon gains 3 levels.
You're all set.
Cheers, Icarus.
Yeah, okay. Totally worth it. Absolutely. Right now, I think I'll invest that extra 30 in getting it immediately.
Rush delivery on this.
And also, considering how low our life is, I have to. Cool. And so we get that. That is super important to this build. Alright. Okay, then here, hex deal damage in the area at the endpoint. That's very useful. Okay, we'll go through the motions.
One with Selene.
Alright, so spend a bit of money. Beautiful.
What's going on?
Hell no. So this is quite useful because sometimes as the stage starts you can get hurt, and so at least for the first 7 seconds I can take 175 damage. So I'll take that. Thank you.
Moonlight guides you.
Oh, thank Charon. It's so nice of you to say that about me. Okay, boss fight.
Stupid rail.
Mm-hmm.
Now that my brother's back, you still have no intention to return the rail of adamant, do you? Even though it was in his possession prior to all this.
What makes you think he has greater right to it than me, huh, babe? He wasn't even using it 5/6 of the time. Just another weapon to him. But it's my one and only.
Now I'm going to be a bit geeky here. She says 5/6 at the time. That's because there are 6 weapons that you can choose from in Hades 1. But yeah, I was kind of interested to see the stats of how often the adamant rail was used. It definitely was one of my favorite. Not necessarily that particular version of it, but yeah, very good. Okay, let's have fun.
How touching. I trust your mother shall make sure it all works out, seeing as she's back as well. I wonder if she's always known you'd get your hands on that thing.
Oh, she has. Because this isn't my first time. Then I kind of lost it at one point, and your brother got his hands on it instead. But I always take what's mine.
Oh. See, now I can do this and just walk away. And that can hurt. Sheesh. Give it a second. Yeah. So she upgrades to 100% damage. I drop that, And high. Ah, damn it. Just hide while she does her 100% damage because she really can hurt you quite quickly.
One good shot.
Jeez, that does such a good amount of damage. Alright, she's up to 100%. Hello. Ah, come on. Stop playing hard to get, honey. It's inevitable. Yeah. But what if I did? Cool. That went okay. Again, I need a lot more life. Now, for those who know Diablo well, don't you think that this particular music sounds very familiar? If you do, put it in the comments below. I'd love to see if you get it right. But I'd want to do a little bit of investigation to see if the people who worked on the music here had some connection to the people who made Diablo 2. Alright, so I think we're far enough on Moonbeam that we can move away from this. And so the next question is, what do we want to do? Now, considering I really want to finish this, and I am a bit sensitive, this is a very good one, the Blackened Fleece I found. So obviously you can see there, after you've taken a total of 250 damage, which at the end you can see I currently have 289, so I qualify, your moves deal 40% damage. Very, very useful. Alright, so we'll take that one. And I've got 0 money, so no, but still, let's see where we missed. Ah, damn it. Let's move on up. See, a bit of armor at the start. Something. Nope. Okay, but we will continue on Moonbeam. Oh, I've got to use the Demeter statues. Oh good, hammer. And what do we get? Whenever you take damage, shrug it off. Yeah, Ministry is not the right plus focus. Deal more damage in a 50% larger. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, hammer. Give us something nice, please. The special deals damage to armor. Your specials are faster. Your shells of your attack. Ooh. Your shells fire your Omega attack whenever retrieved, but make you lose 25. Ooh, I think that's pretty good. Specials are faster. I don't really use my specials in that way. This seems more adequate. And so they fire my Omega attack, which is the big droppy bomby thingy, whenever they're retrieved. But it make you lose 25. Okay, that's fine.
My silver shines.
Ooh, life. Thank you. That's what we need.
What's good here?
Whoa! Oh.
Hold, sister. Remember, not a word about before or else. We can have ourselves another happy massacre and be on our way.
Yeah, I don't like you anymore, mate.
And then perhaps we'll meet again on my way to the summit, if the conditions are just right. Wouldn't that be nice?
Sure it would. We understand each other then. Now to the bloodletting at hand.
Oh.
Don't get underfoot.
Did we get it? Yes. Yeah. We did. Ka-ching.
There's no more work here to be done, but it never ends. No hard feelings, by the way, about before.
Oh, none at all. I always wondered what it would feel like to get struck full on by the force of your club, and now I don't.
Nor do I like leaving any room for doubt. And if you need a reminder about my club, you know where to locate me.
Yeah, disco club, right? Right?
Let's do this again.
Get out of here. Right, at least we're up to a little bit higher in health. I just want why I'm groaning is because I wonder if I should go lightning. Just want to have a look here in offerings. So basically in here you have the ability to see how you'll get duo boons. And so if I have anything that makes me qualify for that, which currently I do not. So I'm going to go this way. Of course.
You Drakens ought to choose wiser alliances. Can't go
Oh, what? I wonder if fire actually hurts him, considering it's a dragon. Oh. That's good.
This is no place for such monstrosities. Olympus, I accept this message.
Alright. Your foes perish at blasts. Scorch effects deal damage faster. So that's very good because they get 100 damage every 1 second. But now, of course, with that, right, let's just have a quick look here. So it doesn't say how long the Scorch lasts, but now it will do it faster, so fine.
Look to my light nearby.
Look upon me.
Nice. That was a tricky one. I guess we get a bit of lightning anyways.
There they are. Olympus, I accept this message.
That's what I wanted. So at the moment I have to basically run into the fight to drop my cast, which clearly is quite a powerful part of my build at the moment. And so what this enables me to do is actually to throw it, but the nice thing is they're also struck by lightning. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. So basically I can do that.
Coinage.
Oh, I didn't even use that. Interesting. Ooh.
Heights such as these are no place for the boatmen of the underworld, and yet his wares are curiously to be found, born here perhaps by allies that remain unseen.
Allies whom I certainly appreciate.
Okay, so I came here because I just wanted to get my life back up. Ooh. That's a tricky one. Do I want to upgrade something? Alright kids, close your eyes.
Great feast, isn't it?
Enjoy.
This is great. There's not an entrance fee or anything, but tips are always welcome as our nectar's running dangerously low. Got any more to spare?
I do.
Oh, looks to me as if you've all had quite enough for now. But if I happen upon a surplus, I'll bring more.
You better.
Moonlight guide us.
You're pretty cool.
Thank you.
Lord Dionysus, just how long have you been feasting anyhow? Here in this spot, I mean. Night after night, you're going at it like there's no tomorrow.
Mel, baby, just call me Dionysus if you please. The Lord thing doesn't suit me yet. As for how long we've carried on like this, I've no idea. A while, probably. Might be a new record. Sure you don't want to join?
I already have plans this evening. Sorry.
After each encounter, restore some health if you took any damage in that encounter. That's quite useful. Your Omega moves inflict hangover the first time they strike foes. That's useful. In each encounter, grape juice appears in an area that grants power when used. I like that one. Not sure how much power, but we'll take that one.
Cool.
Still wonder what's the significance of the rubber ducky.
Come on.
That is something that I'll say they've missed a bit of a beat in this game. I think they've not given as many secret areas and little things you can unlock as I'd like to. You know, like that ducky, maybe there's something to unlock it, but I don't know. They could have done better, I think. Okay, let's go. Forgot.
No shells.
Ooh, do. Ooh. Both good, but I like that one more.
Hermes must be in the area.
Alright. I think so. Cat's over there, cool.
Selene, show my foe to me.
Not sure what damage he does, but... Whoa! Let's get out of here. Alright, we're getting pretty serious, y'all. Nice. And then get that. 3 of them. Beautiful. So 1, 2, and bang.
Such terrifying might.
Yeah, that worked out nicely.
Prometheus.
Yo, what's up?
You do know Dora, don't you?
Hmm.
She and some brother of yours, they were wed. And somehow this resulted in her letting loose all sorts of demons in the mortal world.
That is one telling of it, more or less. So she remembers finally, perhaps with great regret. After all this time, mortals still cannot decide whether to blame themselves or gods for their plight.
Oh, they should blame only gods. Take no responsibility for their own wretched state. Not even Dora would do that, and she's one of the most complacent beings I know, in an impressive way.
Your companion Dora remembers some of the events, but this does not mean she understands any of them. Her actions pitted mortal kind against itself forever.
Alright. Here we go. Here we go. So, top, middle, top, middle, top. Oh. See, that was quick. What do we get? Top, middle, middle, top, middle, top, middle, middle, top, middle. Nice. That's really not easy in the beginning. Out. Hmm.
You'd not believe it anyhow. I've suffered worse.
Not as smooth as I would have liked that to go.
Always use more.
I'm not gonna lie, I am quite mentally tired today on the stream. I had a really long couple of days in a row. A lot of fun, no complaints. But I do find that this is quite mentally taxing sometimes if you're tired. And yeah, I just you sort of you play, and then all of a sudden it's like your brain's like, oh, I just want this to stop right now. Not stop in like it's not fun way. Just like if you've not got a rested mind, you know, like what's it like 6 hours of sleep in 48 hours, then it's going to do these sort of things. So. Okay, let's drink a little bit of water. Nothing of interest there. Well, I do want to save my cash for the final area, so I'll leave that. Let's do it. Clean. Ah, damn it. Cat's attacking, good.
As expected.
Okay. So now we'll do a bit of investigation because I think we can probably get a duo boon in both of these scenarios. So let's start off here with Demeter. I'll have a look at her offerings. Hang on, it was Demeter, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Demeter offerings. And so we'll basically try and see if we can qualify for anything. So not that one, but this one. So whenever you inflict freeze on a foe with Scorch, deal damage and remove. So that's pretty good. We can also get that one. A blast from Hephaestus deals more damage to freeze affected foes. That's pretty good. So I like that one, but let's see what she's got. And there's a requirement on it. Here we go. So whenever you flick freeze, that's the same one. And this one, if you use your blast effects just after we got that one already. Okay, so that kind of makes up the decision for us. Let's go this way.
It's that broodling. Or a twin.
Damn. Nope. Ah, you should stay inside the ring. Bloody hell, did you see that, Jimmy? Come on, kill him, please. Jeez. Wow. There's just one that I mistimed and boom! Got mothered in the face. There we go. So whenever you inflict freeze on a foe with Scorch, that's fine. And blast deal more damage to freeze affected. I think this one's more likely to occur. So we'll go with this one. Because, I mean, we're trying to freeze people most of the time. Whenever you inflict freeze on a foe with Scorch, deal damage and remove Scorch. So I'm Scorch, 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 Scorch. Yeah, no brainer. And then squeeze lightning. See, I'd love to do this one, but right now I'm quite low on magic. So none of them are good? This is not good. Oh, it will be a problem. Your strikes emit chain lightning that bounce up to 4 times. Any each counter Ethon appears, restores all of that when used. Oh, you know what? Fine.
Stronger.
Whew. No! Damn it! There was just nowhere to hide from that one. Alright, so we've died once. Okay, we'll go this route.
Time for the tail.
Ow! Okay, quickly, 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 quickly. Yes. Great. Good amount of damage there.
Count right now.
Oh dear, that's never good. Yep, good.
No magic.
Nice. Definitely on the trickier side of things, that one.
Retreated.
Ooh, right. And this is where we saved our money.
Typhon in the eye from you, alright?
Oh, hey, buddy. Thank you. Another duoburn. Your freeze effects also cause lightning bolts to repeatedly strike afflicted foes. That, my friends, is lovely. Thank you. Immediately, let's get our life back up. Ooh, yes. That's all my money, but... Oh, yes, and we still get this. Fantastic. That is a win for us. Another duoburn. Wow. Your blast effects deal more damage to freeze afflicted foes. So... 50%. I don't use that as much, so... Yeah, duoburn it is.
I see.
Whew. I tell you what, that's a lot of duoburns in one round. Alright. Okay, so I feel a little bit better about our ability to beat him right now. So, here we go. Yo, what's happening, bro? We're here. Oh, that was stupid. Something weird's happening with my motion. Take that. What? That quick? Ow. And he brings it. I did go over it. Come on. Okay.
Remember my old lightning bolt, Typhon?
Take that, and that, and that, and that.
Quickly now, attack!
What? Whoa! Oh, damn. No, this is no joke, guys. Seriously. Oh, no. Come on. Yeah. Damn it. Damn That's the first time I've lost him in such a long time. Just shows if you're tired, then you're not going to do your best. But anyway, still, it was a lot of fun. Unlocked a bunch of stuff there. Alright.
The House of Hades was so luxurious. Nice to have your own space, though.
Yep.
You haven't told anyone about me in the jar, have you? I'd rather keep it between us. Glad I remember now, but wouldn't want the attention from the details getting out.
I've spoken only to Prometheus of it, for he had knowledge of the circumstances from before. But I won't tell another soul.
Good. Maybe eventually I'll go tell everyone myself if I really want to mess with them. And even if not, this has given me a ton of new material for my hauntings. It's scary stuff.
Please don't make light of it, Dora. But confronting your past is better than erasing it, I think. For that, you're very brave.
And you are very foolish. Leave me be.
Alright.
Princess.
Cool.
Interesting.
I think we both knew this would come to pass.
Yes, we did. Let's see, we're pretty close. How many do I have? Yeah, why not?
This nectar of the gods, it's such a luxury. With my sisters, I led a relatively simple life. Now to find myself in such a place, much less with you, no prophecy could have prepared me.
Izamias has got really horny. Sorry,
You
Badger.
seem to truly like it here. I think we have our needs fulfilled, though I've not often heard anything in the Crossroads described as luxurious. Are things so different where you're from?
Well, it was an excellent place to be a weaver, but there was not a lot of other recreational activity or other company. I fear I may become quite self-indulgent with all this.
I don't think you're at any risk of that just yet. May moonlight guide us.
To victory.
I feel that it's between him and Icarus
I
for...
learned what happened to the Fates, Lord Moros. Or rather, how Kronos discovered where they were. It was Chaos who led Kronos to them. Chaos, of course, seems to regret this now, and I don't think had any ill intent.
Oh, that is a lot of information to take in. It does make some amount of sense. Kronos having free reign in your father's house, eventually found his way to Chaos, then coaxed this vital information out of them. Then he ambushed the Fates as part of his plans for conquest.
You're taking all this better than I would have. Come to think of it, I've never seen you angry.
You're seeing me right now. It's just, my anger changes nothing, typically. So Chaos now is working to undo some of the damage caused. Kronos removed one thread in the Fates, but created another. Perhaps an unwise trade.
Making a mockery of Chaos seems unwise to me. Apollo would be proud.
Okay. So we've got this one. Renegade mix. Silver Sisters. Oh, wow. Okay. There's quite a lot of songs. Holy hell. What? Okay. That's a bit mad. Okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'd love to complete everything in this game. There's a particular thing that I finished in Hades 1 that is like top most crazy level, and it took a lot of work, and looks like this time it's going to be music that requires so much effort to unlock it. Alright, looks like I'll be playing this game for the next year at least. Yeah, I've fully completed Hades 1 fully, and so
Salutations.
now I feel like I'm obligated.
I'll take it.
Thank you. And you can buy Nightmare. Okay.
Oh. Oh no, not this again. Look, I forgave you for last time. Didn't mean it as an invitation to get me more of this stuff. Don't like owing anybody any favors.
Just take it and enjoy it, Nem. Besides, I heard you were looking for some more of our witch's poison. Nobody seems to appreciate it quite like you. Death to Kronos.
Oh, come on.
Why don't I ever see you in the training grounds anymore? You used to let all your aggression out over there. but now it's like you're saving it for me.
Don't flatter yourself. Saving it for Kronos. And the training grounds increasingly are custom fit for you, in case you haven't noticed. From that altar to the weapons display.
I'm the only one who uses it.
Oh. My space.
As far as I can tell, the number of warships headed for Olympus has remained roughly the same night after night. Their mission doesn't seem to be affected in the slightest.
Their aim is to cut off the waterways and spread the limited attention of Olympus thin. Continue to disrupt them as you can, my lad. Though if the Harpies flock too thick, fall back.
You got it, sir. Those ships are ill-equipped against attackers from the sky, and the Harpies haven't caught up with me yet. All right, I'm off.
Good hunting out there.
Together we shine. It must be very difficult for you up there. My aim was to prepare you for the dangers of the underworld, not those Olympus ought be able to take care of on its own.
Every misstep on the surface is a harsher lesson even than below. I've become more used to it, but I'm constantly reminded I should not be able to set foot up there at all.
And yet you carry on. Notice how I do not even attempt to cure you of that stubbornness. It is probably your family's most pervasive trait. Well, if you wish to keep making things even harder on yourself, at least you know the way.
I like having options. Smells delicious.
All right. Let's first harvest. Cool. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, get him, buddy.
To the vanguard of the underworld.
Moonlight guide you, good shade. You made it from Olympus all this way. Salutations.
Good evening. I'll curse these brittle old bones that they cannot withstand as much punishment from you as once they did. Used to be I could really take a hit, but lately, I don't know.
Commander, what has gotten into you? I thought you longed to be struck by whichever armament I had available. The more savagely, the better. Should I be holding back?
Never. I long merely to absorb more punishment ere I fall to pieces and have to put myself back together. You are way stronger now, but I'm not. Just doesn't seem right. But there is something you can do.
What's this?
Ooh.
An incantation to augment bone density?
Just think about it, alright?
Okay, let's go check that out. Maybe I need that. I was really surprised at how hard that run was. You know, I've obviously completed, you know, pretty high levels already. Like I said, maybe it's just me being a bit tired. All right.
Of bone density for
Now we got everything we need. Significantly increases how much damage Skelemias can take before falling to pieces. Why would I spend so much of my stuff to do this? Well, I'm sure there's some cool reason.
May bones of old become as adamant, unbreakable. So mote it be.
Alright. Let's go check out a new and improved Skelemias. Yeah, okay, so he just literally just takes more damage. Oh well. Alright. Excellent. So in that case, I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there and talk a little bit just about what the whole stream was about. And so, as I mentioned at the start, for us it's just to see, you know, how deep the game goes. And there you can see I've played this multiple times, got hurt and got killed, and so the skill level definitely continues to track up. Different weapon types, the storyline just keeps on delivering. There's still more to learn, you know, what's happened to Dora, even though I have a good inkling of it, you know. And so overall I just feel that it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper. I haven't committed as much time to it of late as I'd like to. You know, usually, you know, I just play one game, you know, for a couple of weeks in a row. But with me, you know, enjoying this diverse streaming that I'm doing, from flight sims to racing to Battlefield to Hades to and we'll do a lunar leap. Boom. Sorry, I had to. Stream beats by Hello Sarah, dropping it like it's hot. Yeah, it doesn't give up. And so, if this is a game that you like, you'll be able to play it for a very long time if you don't dedicate, the mandatory 300 or 400 hours to get it all done. So, yeah, the answer to the question is, yeah, it goes really deep. And I am looking forward to seeing how much further it goes. I do know there's certain weapons that I still need to unlock. So let's go and have a look here. For instance, is it this one? I still need to unlock this. Unfortunately, I've just sold all my nightmare. And I wanted to get the aspect of Shiva, but we will do it some stage. So pretty cool. All right, guys. Really appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to go back and check the Twitch stream, but it looked like it was working, which is a big win. Twitch is a big platform, and having my streams not visible there is not a good thing. And so, definitely a win. I'm going to go take a nap now. Definitely give my brain a bit of a rest and be fully charged for the next one. I'll be updating my stream schedule as well tomorrow, so definitely go and check it out. It'll be interesting to see. This weekend is going to be a Formula 1 focused weekend. I've never raced at Las Vegas in sim, of course, and so we'll definitely be setting that up and giving it a go as it starts of the weekend. But yeah, just go and check it out. Go follow me on my socials. Definitely give some likes and stuff. Again, we're keen to build this channel up. I mean, Lunar Leap. This is an extreme song. But yeah, just hey, stay cool. Hope you have a really good week wherever you are in the world. And yeah, take care. Ciao.